What's good, my peeps? The Ruckus, back at you again with another action figure review, this time courtesy of Hasbro. Star Wars The Black Series. And you see what it is. Straight from the Disney Plus show, Obi-Wan Kenobi, we have got the man himself, Darth Vader. Yes, indeed. Been waiting to get this one. I've got one Darth Vader in my collection, and he's still in packaging. It is the version from Empire Strikes Back, and I never took him out of packaging, but you can best believe I will be taking this version out of packaging. So you see see what it is. We've got the windowed packaging, so enjoy it because that's going away. Still haven't really seen, with the exception of some of their more deluxe fan channel book style packaging. Haven't seen what they're going to come up with to replace these kinds of packaging, but I guess we'll see it. Anyway, you see what it is. Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi. You see the banner, kind of like a sky blue. Got Darth Vader there. There's some artwork of Mr. Skywalker himself right there, looking really nice. And then you got more of that on the back. The readout is the same on all of them, so I'm not going to bore you with that again. You see that this is number 2 in the Obi-Wan Kenobi franchise. So that's what we got there. Getting back to the front so you can get a final look at our boy in packaging, and let's get this party started. But before we do, remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know how it goes down. Vader comes with his iconic lightsaber. Maybe, just maybe, I shouldn't have used a red background, but I think you guys can see it because his lightsaber is a darker shade of crimson than my background. At least I hope you guys can see it. If not, my apologies. I should have thought about that first. Anyway, looking at the nice hilt, it's we've got it's molded in black, but it's got silver paint both right there. You see that silver ring, and then of course around the top of the handle, and I would assume this is where it turns on at. Well, let's get a closer look at that. So yeah, we can see the silver a whole lot better this close up, and all the detail. This is pretty nice. You see that ring right there. I'm assuming that's supposed to be where he hangs his saber on his belt. You've got more paint right there, and there's paint along the actual handle there as I spin it around, and right there on the bottom. So pretty cool. The saber does separate, and thankfully it has a thicker peg than the Inquisitors have. It's really a harrowing situation when you're pulling apart and placing back in the sabers for the Inquisitors, but this Vader's saber has got a thicker one, so it's I think a lot less risky. So yeah, pretty cool. And so here we have Darth Vader on a rotating base, giving you a 360-degree view of the figure. And first glance, well, it's Darth Vader. What can you say? I'm loving it. This is it's my second Vader, but of course, as I already previously stated, I didn't open the first one. I have opened this one. So there won't be any Vader comparisons, unfortunately. Apologies for that, but it is what it is. As far as this goes, I'm loving the helmet, of course, and all of the gadgets that are a part of his life support system. There you see all the different. He's got 3 different sets of devices keeping him alive, and of course, the thing that stands out the most are the soft goods. He's got a soft goods, we'll call it skirt, and that cape. So he's double dipping with the soft goods, and I think that's a good thing. Let's get him off the base and check it out close up. So here we have Mr. Skywalker up close and personal, and like I said, classic Darth Vader right here. You got that mask that I mean is recognizable by even the most oblivious person on the planet. They know who this is when they see it. Indeed, The mask looks great. You can see it's got silver highlights there around the mouthpiece, and then look at those eyes. Kind of an opaque. I mean, it's really cool. Almost, you can almost see through them. I love how Hasbro did that. You've got the on his chest area. You see the black and the silver looking real cool, and then of course those aforementioned gadgets I was talking about, designed to keep Anakin alive and mobile. So we've got nice colors there: the silver, the green, the red, and the white. I think the white is supposed to indicate, like the readout is, that's what, I think they're supposed to like move across. I think they'll they stagger. They'll turn white, then they'll keep going across, almost like LED meters. And then you've got here on his left side buttons and dials and things of that nature. Same thing on his right side. It's looking really nice. And then you've got the silver paint on that belt buckle. His arms and his legs, you see what they're the black that they're molded in, and then of course his gloves are molded in or painted in a shiny, glossy black. Both sides. Got the feet, and then of course the boots, looking real sporty there. So that's what you got there. And of course we've got the Feast de Resistance, these soft goods. It's got that soft good. We'll call it a skirt. Don't hurt me, Darth. I'm not trying to dish you. For lack of a better term, we'll call it a skirt. And he says nice cloth. And then of course there's the cape, which is nice and flowing. It's crazy. Lifting up the back, you just see the cloth comes from the back. It's not really a skirt now that I'm looking at it back here. It's actually just an extension. It's more of like the bottom half of a cloak. So my apologies, Mr. Vader. I was not trying to dish you. But yes, the great thing about this cape is you can get classic Vader. Classic Vader. Make sure he stands up. I'm going to sit there and big you up like that. You need to stand for me. So yep, there you go, where it totally envelops him, and you don't see his arms and stuff. Definitely classic pose, a classic vanilla pose. Many vanilla poses aren't all that exciting, but when you're talking about someone like Vader, this is what you think of when you see Vader and he's not brandishing his lightsaber. Looking at his articulation, his head does turn left and right pretty tightly there. As far as up and down, you can scratch it. You're getting nothing going up or down. So quite limited, unfortunately. As far as his arms and shoulders, he can get his arms up 90 degrees. He can swivel them 360. This is Black Series, so you're getting single jointed elbows. That swivel, unfortunately, sure would be nice if we could get some double jointed pinless elbows. We have a wrist hinge, a swivel, and a horizontal hinge. And the thing that bothers me is that it's like that on both. So we don't get any vertical. He's a sword wielder, and we get no vertical hinge, no additional hands for that or anything like that. As far as his torso, once again, limited because of his life support system. You're not getting anything going forward. Going back, you're getting very minimal. So that's unfortunate. You do get left and right swivel rotation there. As far as his hips, he can almost Van Damme it, so that's something there. They're not drop down, but still that's pretty good. He can get his legs almost to 90 degrees. Going back, you get about that much. He does have a thigh cut. He does have double jointed, albeit pinned, knees, but we'll take it, huh? So you got that. And then of course with the feet, he can point his toe that far forward, that far up, He does have nice ankle pivot, and of course, you know what it is, holes, peg holes at the bottom of his feet. Here we have Mr. Vader with his lightsaber, and looks good. You know, I had to play the cape game, and having the lightsaber with the cape as the background, it stands out a bit better. So against my red background. So there. Here's Vader next to Black Chrysanthemum, who has worked for Darth before. And here I have him with Tika, only because he's part of this line. And here he is next to Fifth Brother Inquisitor. And I tell you, I can't wait until the next wave comes out. We get Fourth Sister and the Grand Inquisitor, because I've got in my mind, you know, a scene where they're you know, all standing behind Vader, because you know he is like in charge of the Inquisitors, so to speak. So waiting on that. And last but certainly not least, you see what it is. You've got Vader, and you've got Reva, third sister for sure, you know. And if y'all don't know, I'm just going to say spoilers. So to sum it all up, the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series Obi-Wan Kenobi via the Disney Plus show is definitely welcome for me. I finally have a Vader to display, and I got to do so without breaking my my MO of only collecting Disney Plus shows that I will open up. So happy about that. I love the paint apps on all of his life support gear, as well as his costume itself, the blacks and the silvers, looking very nice. The helmet is of course iconic and just you know, awesome. I'm loving the handle on his lightsaber. It's just the paint apps are great, very intricate with the lightsaber. I love the fact that the bladed part, the peg for the bladed part, is thick enough that you don't have to worry so much about it breaking when you pull it out or push it back in. So that is great as well. He's got double jointed knees, so that's a plus. He still has the standard swiveling elbows that Black Series is notorious for. The soft goods cape and cloak, that's definitely, it makes the figure. If they did not do that, they did not provide that with this figure, it would have been a crime, because like I said, a lot of times just Vader standing there with his cape draped over him completely is you know, an iconic stance. And it would have been a crime if we had a hard plastic cape and he'd be incapable of doing that. But he can do it, so I'm happy about that. I am not so fond of the fact that he doesn't come with any vertical wrists. He is a sword wielder, a swordsman, so we should have gotten that, but it is what it is. So we didn't get it, but hey, we still have a Darth Vader, and I am happy. Only got to look for Obi-Wan Kenobi, both Wandering Jedi and Jabin. So hopefully Jabin will come. Wandering Jedi I'll have very soon, so there'll be a video for that, so look forward to that. Please like, share, and subscribe, my peeps. Still trying to crawl up there, getting there. I'm seeing new subscribers every day, and I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for that. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. For your comments, put them down below. You've got questions or concerns or critiques, excuse me. Hey, I'm here for it. Let me have it. You want to be notified when I upload another video, please smash that bell. If you're into prehistoric animals or dinosaurs, check out my other channel, Ruckosaurus Rex, and you can see anything over there that deals with prehistory. And yeah, so we're trying to just do big things, and yeah, that's how it goes down. So that'll do it. On behalf of Anakin Skywalker, aka Darth Vader, and myself, the Ruckus, remember, the hunt continues, and I'm out. Peace.